What's going on, guys? Juice Messi here and welcome to a brand new video and welcome to your daily dose of transfer gossip. And today is going to be Monday the 15th of January. And we have got a lot of rumours to get through today, so just before we get started, as always, if you enjoyed the video and enjoyed transfers, show support by leaving a like rating, that'd be absolutely awesome and greatly appreciated. If you're new to my channel, make sure to press the subscribe button for more and press the notifications tab next to it to receive an alert every single time I upload a video. If you missed yesterday's video, it'll be down below in the description box. And today's question of the day: what has been your favourite game of the season so far in any league? And the reason I'm asking that, of course, is because we just beat Man City 4-3, absolutely unreal game. But yeah, let me know down below in the comment section. And remember, every single day at 8:30, there's a new transfer video on my channel. But let's jump on to confirmed transfers then. The very first player is a Uruguayan striker by the name of Britos. Today, he joined a Mexican team called Querétaro from Al Hilal in the Saudi Pro League for an undisclosed fee. Next to him is an Australian goalkeeper called Langorek, going to Nagoya Grampus in the Japanese league from Levante in Spain. And next up, we've got an update regarding Kyle Larin and his move to Besiktas. So yesterday, it looked like it's all done and dusted because they actually tweeted pictures of him having his medical. But it turns out that now Orlando City has taken all necessary action against Besiktas over the Kyle Larin situation. And the MLS side have denied that a deal has happened yet or happening at all because he's still contracted to them. And again, that's despite Besiktas already posting pictures of Kyle Larin having his medical and whatnot. So I'm not sure what will happen, but it doesn't sound good. So I'm currently recording this commentary at 11:45 and this isn't confirmed just yet, but apparently according to a lot of different sources, Ryan Giggs will be confirmed as a new Wales manager today at some point. Sky Sports have worded it by saying Ryan Giggs will be named the Wales manager tomorrow, so today, on a 4-year deal. And if those reports aren't true, by the way, I'll mention it in tomorrow's episode. But now, we move on to potential deals. And first up, according to various outlets today, Dortmund's director Michael Zorc has confirmed that Liverpool target Manuel Akanji was at that game yesterday, and they hope to conclude the transfer soon. Bild said a couple of days ago that the bid was put in by Dortmund for around 21.5 million euros, is accepted by Basel. I'm not sure if it'll be during this January transfer window or it'll be a summer transfer, but either way, it looks like they've got their centre-back target. And another quote from the Dortmund director of football has said, there are still some details to sort out, we hope that we can sign him soon. The next rumour today is according to Daily Star on a Sunday. They said that West Ham are monitoring Marouane Fellaini's contract situation at Manchester United. So United do have a fair amount of players coming to the end of their contract at the end of the season, including Fellaini. There's Ander Herrera, Luke Shaw, Juan Mata, Ashley Young, Darmian, and I think there's a couple more on top of it. So a lot of them probably might sign new deals in the next couple of weeks or so, but Fellaini, it doesn't seem that certain as obviously doesn't really play too much. And also remember who the West Ham manager is, it's David Moyes. He was actually the man that brought Fellaini to the Premier League at Everton from Standard Liège, I believe it was. He re-signed with Manchester United and now could get on a free transfer at West Ham. And it does seem that David Moyes is doing a good job at West Ham now, because before they weren't doing well at all, but now they're starting to pick up some results. And Marco Arnautovic and Lanzini, they both hit in very good form. Next up, we got on to Naby Keita, and obviously reports a couple of days ago suggested potentially he'd be a Liverpool player yesterday, but no, that's not happening. And the reason it won't happen is because yesterday Leipzig put out a statement said Leipzig have confirmed that today Naby Keita will not be joining Liverpool until the 30th of June 2018. They also mentioned Liverpool have made contact to Leipzig about potentially getting him early, but it's not going to happen. He's still fully committed and he will be seeing out the season at the German club. Now, of course, I would have loved to get him early, but it seems he will be staying there now, especially after the statement, and we'll have to wait a few more months to see him in a Liverpool shirt. Next up, we go on to Leon Goretzka. According to Sky Sports first up, Liverpool and Bayern Munich are battling it out to sign Leon Goretzka when his contract with Schalke expires in the summer. I want to point out very quickly that whoever does get Goretzka on a free transfer, by the way, is some outstanding business because he's a great player. In this market as well, probably worth a lot of money, upwards of 50 mil. He's broken into the German national team, and I'm assuming the World Cup, and we get a lot of minutes as well. So whoever gets him again is great business for them. But next up, according to some quotes today from the Bayern CEO, he says now the player will have to decide. I heard the decision will be made within the next days, so before the end of January. And of course, it would be very nice if he decides to join Bayern Munich. You only have an agreement when the contract is signed and the player passes medical tests. We're not that far yet. So he has confirmed that Goretzka to Bayern isn't done yet, and there's still some details to sort out, but honestly, I think Bayern have got him. I'd love to have him at Liverpool, but of course I can't see it happening now, and I think Vidal at Bayern, I imagine he'll be leaving in the summer. And now a very interesting one for Arsenal fans today, and also FIFA Ultimate Team players, according to Guillaume Balaguer, who sometimes reliable, others not so much. Today saying that Arsenal are closing in on a deal for Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang for 60 million euros. The Dortmund striker was left out of their squad yesterday for their match. And it's not even the first time this season, it's the second time, and it is for disciplinary reasons because he missed a team meeting. And it was Dortmund's first game back after the winter break, so it doesn't really sound too good for him. Obviously, a couple weeks ago he tweeted saying he's actually signed a contract with Dortmund, but it looks like he's trying to force a way out potentially. He has been heavily linked to a move to Guangzhou Evergrande in the Chinese Super League. Apparently it won't be happening. And 60 mil for a player like Aubameyang in this market, it doesn't seem bad because he's a goal scorer, he's a very good player, and Arsenal obviously will have some money to spend after Alexis Sanchez joins another team. But of course we'll speak about it in just a moment. And next up, another one for Arsenal is regarding Malcolm and Aubameyang. So according to Daily Express, Arsenal are closing in on a huge £98 million double swoop for Malcolm and Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. And a person on Twitter called Ed Aarons, a journalist, has said Arsenal are close to signing Malcolm from Bordeaux. Meetings took place yesterday to discuss personal terms. However, to somewhat contradict that, apparently according to L'Equipe today, the Bordeaux owner has said that Malcolm to Arsenal, he won't be leaving. Now, of course, that doesn't mean it's 100% not happening because back in the summer, I'm pretty sure the Lyon owner said the same thing about Lacazette, and he ended up joining Arsenal a few days later. But it's not just him saying it, a lot of reports are suggesting the same thing, that it's not as close as people think. In fact, SFR Sport has said that there's been no progress in discussions between Arsenal and Bordeaux for the transfer of the Brazilian. But it might still happen, we'll have to wait and see. Next up, a pretty huge one today according to AS, they say Real Madrid are prepared to offer Cristiano Ronaldo as a make-weight in a bid to sign Neymar from PSG this summer. And obviously Neymar is the world's most expensive footballer right now. They bought like 222 million euros from Barca. I can't see them selling one already as there's like a long-term project for them. But it's not the first time he's been linked to Real Madrid. And in fact, Le 10 Sport in France are saying Manchester United had been linked to a stunning 500 million euro, £444 million to double what PSG paid for him, move for Neymar in the summer. Now that's where transfer fees actually start getting out of hand. When you're talking £444 million for one player, double the price in 1 year, it just doesn't make sense in my opinion. And of course PSG, like I said before, they're very much adamant he'll be staying. But given the fact we're already getting Neymar to Real Madrid or Neymar to Manchester United already in January, I imagine this summer there'll be a lot more rumours. Next up, we've gone to Alexis Sanchez to Manchester United, and a lot of rumours today. And in fact, by the time this video goes live, potentially, it could be a confirmed deal very soon. And when I say we've got a lot to talk about Alexis Sanchez, by the way, I've got 10 different slides. So first up, according to Daily Mail, Manchester United are prepared to make Alexis Sanchez the Premier League's first £350,000 a week player. And that'd also be on top of the fee they pay Arsenal, the actual signing on fee Alexis Sanchez gets himself, and the £10 million to agents. Alexis Sanchez was not included in Arsenal's squad yesterday to face Bournemouth as speculation increases over an imminent move to one of the Manchester clubs according to TalkSport. And Arsenal ended up losing 2-1 to Bournemouth, despite going 1-0 up at one point thanks to Hector Bellerin, so it's not going too great for Arsenal fans at the moment. The Guardian are saying that Arsenal are interested in taking Henrik Mkhitaryan from Manchester United if Alexis Sanchez joins the Red Devils. Now, I'm not sure if he's actually part of the deal or not, because obviously if Arsenal get Malcolm, they probably will need Henrik Mkhitaryan as well, unless they're also worried about losing Ozil on a free. Goal.com and various different places put out a picture of Alexis Sanchez's family arriving in London yesterday ahead of his transfer away from Arsenal. And this is where it gets a little bit tasty, so according to Damasio, Alexis Sanchez has now agreed personal terms with Manchester United. I like the very first article was saying £350,000 per week, and also bonuses on top of that. Next up, we have got one according to beIN Sports. They say an agreement looks done between Manchester United and Arsenal for the transfer of Sanchez. The fee is £30 million. And that does make me think that Henrik Mkhitaryan isn't involved, by the way, because I can't see United giving them him and 30 mil for a player that will be a free transfer in a few months' time. And now a couple of quotes from Arsene Wenger and Alexis Sanchez, half in, half out. You never know this kind of situation during the transfer period. And Arsene Wenger has also confirmed that Alexis Sanchez's future will be decided in the next 48 hours. Now that was actually posted about 12 hours or so ago, so I imagine probably around Tuesday we'll know what club he's joining. Sources in Chile are indicating the transfer of Sanchez to Manchester United is now imminent. And finally, according to Calcio Mercato, a very short and sweet one, Alexis Sanchez is joining Manchester United. And it's pretty crazy, go back a week or so ago, he seemed destined to go to Man City, but now, United are definitely in the front seat to get him, offering a big amount of money to him and also Arsenal, and potentially a player going the other way as well. So it'll be a big transfer, a huge transfer, they get a great player, but doesn't make too much sense. I'm not 100% convinced. I saw a few actual fans tweeting it saying that the signing of Sanchez may stall the progression of Martial and Rashford. I do definitely see that point, because obviously one of those two, they may be dropped. Unless Sanchez plays on the right hand side, which I don't think he will, I can't see Rashford and Martial playing much football. I mean, they could play Rashford on the right hand side and also Martial on the left, but I don't think that'll happen. And what I forgot to put in, by the way, is according to Goal.com, they said Man City now have fully pulled out the race to sign him. So the next couple of days could be very, very interesting, because Alexis Sanchez, he probably could go to United, Aubameyang and Malcolm, they might be going to Arsenal. It's actually a really good thing, by the way, for FIFA Ultimate Team, because potentially the ones to watch is for winter, they could be huge. Already we've got Diego Costa, we've got Felipe Coutinho, Van Dijk, and we're only halfway through January. But that, guys, is going to be it for today's video. So as always, if you enjoyed and enjoy transfers, show support by leaving a like rating. That'd be absolutely awesome and greatly appreciated. If you're new to my channel, make sure to press the subscribe button for more and press the notifications tab next to it to receive an alert every single time I upload a video. If you missed yesterday's video, down below in the description box. And today's question of the day: what was your favourite game so far in this football season? Let me down below in the comment section. And remember, every single day at 8:30, there's a new transfer video on my channel. So thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.